What if every moment you live is not new, but a memory your soul is finally remembering? As time flows, you believe you exist. You walk into the future, thinking you are experiencing something new. That destiny awaits you like a blank page yet to be written. But what if everything has already happened? What if you are only living what has already been? This is the question that Sufi wisdom brings to the heart, a question that shatters our ordinary perception of time. We are taught to see time as a river, always moving forward, never returning. We imagine ourselves as travelers, moving from the past, through the present, into the unknown future. But what if time is not a line, but a circle? What if the beginning is in the end, and the end is in the beginning? What if every moment is a repetition, a reflection, a return? Ibn Arabi, the great Sufi mystic, invites us to see time not as something we create, but as something we witness. Destiny, he says, is not written by us, is read by us. We are not the authors of our fate, but the readers of a book already inscribed. In the depths of our being, what we call time is merely a sense of direction, a perception of movement, a notion of beginning and end. But for the divine, there is no before or after, no start or finish. God gazes upon all time simultaneously, beyond the limits of our perception. And here comes the sentence that burns the mind. Everything has already happened. This moment is only a repetition. You think you are living it, but you are living what has already occurred. This does not diminish you. On the contrary, it brings you closer to truth, because you are part of a divine plan you cannot yet see. We assume that time flows linearly, that we come from the past, arrive at the present, and walk toward the future. But Sufi wisdom says time is circular. The secret of the universe is hidden in the circle, not in the line. The line gives you direction, but the circle reveals wholeness. Everything is contained within. Everything happens at once. And the moment you realize this, you discover the freedom that exists within your destiny. Destiny is not a script stolen from your hands. It is the plan that most perfectly fits your truth. Whatever your essence is, what befalls you reflects that. The language of your soul shapes the story you live. And this story is not written with ink. It is written with truth. Allah knows your depths even before you do, and places in your life the perfect mirrors for your becoming. One of those mirrors is joy, another is loss, another is friendship, another is betrayal. But all of them exist to show you yourself. This is what destiny is. Destiny is not what happens. To you, it is the truth hidden within what happens. But what about free will? If everything has already happened, then what are you choosing? Here Sufi wisdom offers one of its most profound ideas. Will is an attribute of the divine that flows through you. You choose, but that choice aligns with your essence. You are choosing the person you were always meant to be. This is not a contradiction, it is a depth, because freedom does not mean choosing every possible path. Freedom means choosing the one that fits you best, wherever your essence pulls you. That is your destiny. Destiny is not a script imposed from thee. Outside, it is the voice of your inner being. But hearing that voice is not easy. The mind wants other roads, ambition drags you elsewhere. Fear pushes you aside, but the heart always calls you home. Your path is your essence. To stray from it is to forget. who you are. This is why destiny is not a chain. Destiny is harmony with essence, and time is merely the witnessing of this harmony, what you call the future to Allah. It is not even the past, because He knows all things at once. But this knowing does not cancel your path, because God gives you will, intellect, and conscience, and you walk with them. As you walk, you make choices, and as you make choices, you begin to decode your destiny. But that destiny is already written, and the writing is carved into your being. So, as you walk through the world, you are reading your own soul. You think you are observing the outside world, but that world is just a reflection of your inner state, like a mirror. But that mirror does not show you who you are today. It shows you who you are meant to become. Time is the manifestation of divine attributes. Each moment is ruled by a different divine name. One day, it is a Rahman, the most merciful. Another day, Al-Qahar, the subduer. Another Al-Wadud, the loving, and another Al-Mantig, the avenger. You are shaped by these names. So destiny is not just your path, it is the appearance of Allah's names within you. Every experience you live is a teaching, and that teaching becomes visible through the flow of time. But you think you are living it in truth. Everything already happened. You are only witnessing it. And as you witness, you understand. And as you understand, you return to yourself. As time flows, you think you understand. But in truth, reality is hidden outside of time. One of Ibn Arabi's greatest secrets is this: becoming is not a change, it is an awareness. You are not changing, you were always you. But you did not realize it. What you call life is a process of awakening that reveals you to yourself. That is why time is not about transformation, but about recognition. And destiny is the book of that recognition. Everything has been written, but that writing is hidden in your heart. The perfected human is the one who can read that writing, the one who knows their destiny and lives its depth. But how do we reach this knowledge? According to Sufi wisdom, the truth cannot be learned from the outside. It cannot be memorized or grasped by reading. That knowledge comes through unveiling. An inner veil is lifted, and you begin to see. And when you see, time breaks, because the past, the present, and the future appear to you through the same window. The one who experiences this no longer rushes, no longer fears. They no longer cling to the future, because they know everything has already happened. And this knowing is not giving up. On the contrary, it is a deep surrender, because you are living in harmony with your truth. And that harmony leaves peace in the soul. Destiny is fixed in Allah's knowledge, but it is revealed through your inner journey as you walk. New paths do not appear in front of you. Those paths were always there. You are only beginning to see them. And with each vision, something inside you remembers a feeling of this. Is it? A sense of this place is already familiar, because truth is a part of you, and every part longs to return to its whole. This return is the spiritual journey within her, turning inward. But this return does not happen over time. It happens through time. Time is a labyrinth, not designed to make you lost, but designed to lead you back to yourself. Every pain, every loss, every waiting is like a letter etched into the walls of that labyrinth. If you learn to read them, you will not be lost. That is why Sufi wisdom always speaks of the present moment, because now is the truest form of time. There is no past, there is no future, there is only now, and now is where God is most fully present, for He is, as the Quran says, in every moment engaged in a new creation. Each moment holds a new becoming, a new birth, a new attribute, a new meaning. If you stay in the now, you will find Him, but if you live in the past, you will drown in regret. If you live in the future, you will burn with anxiety. That is why the now is sacred, and destiny unfolds through the now. What you call my fate is often just your current way of seeing. Change your perspective, and the path changes. When the path changes, the script is read differently, even if what is written appears fixed. Your way of understanding it is infinite. Truth never changes, but its reflections constantly transform. And as you witness those reflections, you are witnessing your own inner self. The perfected human is one who surrenders to destiny, but also recognizes it while living it. They walk, they know, they feel, they remain silent, they cry, but deep inside a secret smiles, because they know this too shall pass, because this too was written, and what has been written is beautiful, because the one who wrote it is beautiful. Your greatest pain is a birth, a breaking, a reconstruction, because destiny sometimes destroys in order to build. Sometimes it takes away in order to give. Sometimes it silences in order to make you hear. These divine paradoxes remove time from the ordinary and transform it into a carrier of secrets. Time is no longer just a calendar. It becomes a map, and on this map, you are not lost, because your inner compass has begun to work. Do not let time carry you away. You must observe time, because the truth is not inside time. It is inside your perception. So now, stop, look, ask, is this thing I am living really happening now? Or am I simply living what has already happened? And from within your heart, a voice will rise. Everything had already happened. You are only remembering now. As you walk through life, you will meet many mirrors. Some will show you your beauty, others your wounds. Some will reflect your hopes, others your fears. But all of them are there to help you see yourself more clearly. The world is a mirror, and every experience is a reflection of your inner state. If you want to change what you see, change what you are. If you want to find peace, become peace. If you want to find love, become love. This is the secret of destiny. You are not a victim of fate. You are a participant in a divine dance. Every step you take is both chosen and given. Every path you walk is both yours and not yours. The more you surrender to this dance, the more you find freedom within destiny. The more you trust the circle of time, the more you discover the wholeness that was always yours. And so, as time flows, remember, you are not just moving forward, you are returning to yourself. You are awakening to the truth that was always within you. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the fear of the unknown. Trust the wisdom of your heart. Trust the guidance of the divine. For, in the end, destiny is not a prison. It is a path home. And time is not your enemy. It is your teacher, your guide, your companion. Every moment is a doorway. Every breath is a return. Every heartbeat is a reminder. You are exactly where you are meant to be. So walk gently, live deeply, love fully, and remember, everything has already happened. You are only remembering now. This is the wisdom of the Sufis. This is the secret of the circle of time. This is the journey of the soul. May you walk it with courage. May you walk it with grace. May you walk it with love. And may you always remember, the end is in the beginning. The beginning is in the end. And you are the witness of it all. As you close your eyes tonight, let go of regret, let go of worry. Rest in the knowledge that you are held by a wisdom greater than your own. Tomorrow, when you wake, step into the day with trust. Step into the day with wonder. Step into the day with gratitude. For every moment is a gift. Every experience is a lesson. Every breath is a blessing. And as you walk through the circle of time, may you find the peace that comes from knowing you are exactly where you are meant to be. This is the secret of destiny. This is the beauty of time. This is the journey of the heart. May you walk it well. May you walk it with love. May you walk it with peace. And when you reach the end, may you recognize the beginning, and may you smile, knowing you have always been home. For the journey is not about becoming someone else. It is about remembering who you truly are. And in that remembrance, you find the freedom, the joy, the love that was always yours. So, let go, trust the circle, embrace the mystery, and walk the path of destiny with an open heart, a quiet mind, and a soul at peace. For in the end, there is only love, there is only truth, there is only the one, and you are a reflection of that one, a witness to the beauty of time, a participant in the dance of destiny. So walk gently, live deeply, and remember, everything has already happened. You are only remembering now.